Hi everybody, it's Julie, and today we're going to be working with digital. This is for the June Just Junk Journal Challenge, and one of the categories is digital. So you can use any Dear Julie digital. You can use a variety. I happen to have still on my desk the 4 brand new Daisy digital kits, and I think there are some pages in here that I will be able to use. Well, I could use a lot of this stuff in this journal, but I'm thinking this might be kind of fun. I'm thinking from the using a page. Ooh, I like that. You know, we do have, does that match the gift bag? Where's the gift bag stuff? Got stuff everywhere here. I think that would be good because I have a lot of yellow already. So if I take one of the polka dot pages from the bright Easter egg dyed paper digital kit, so we'll take that for our page. Ooh, you know, okay, so I like that. We're gonna put this back so that it goes in there. And you didn't see those in the flip through. That's the blue and the yellow pages that you get. So you get polka dotted pages and some the grill pages. So anyway, I think they're going to be awesome to be able to use. And then I'm thinking, okay, so there's my page. I think I want to use this for my tag. Okay, so that'd be for my tag idea. And then I have, you know what I have? You haven't seen it yet. It's coming very, very soon, but this is part of the pages and ephemera. And this somehow did not make it into the antique Daisy kit, so it's going in there, and I made this specifically so I could use it in this journal. So we are going to be using these 3 to make a page, a tag, and an embellishment. So yeah, so I'll show you real quick. These are all on sale for 50% off. You have 40, actually I think it's 51 pages of colorful daisies. Okay, you even have some antique base pages that go with that kit. You have 70, this one is 21 pages of antique ephemera. Okay, antique daisy ephemera. It's got postcards. It's got some things that we'll be working with that are interactive, and they all come in 3, each page comes in 3 sizes of items. So these are the small right here. Okay, and then you have Daisy Fields, or Daisy Field, and it is just a variety of field-like daisy, just wonderfulness. There's a page, and it has 71 pages. There are pages, there is ephemera, there is even a mini journal kit. This is the mini journal kit here. So check that out. 71 pages, Daisy Field, and then the bright Easter egg dyed paper. That's an example of what you get in that. So let's go ahead and put these aside. You guys, it's 92 and 92, so 184 pages of files that you get if you purchase all 4 of those. And remember, if you were a May VIP, you received the Colorful Daisy digital kit as your gift. So page idea. So taking this is the digital I'm going to use. Okay, and I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to fold it. Okay. You know what? Did we do? I have an idea. have an idea for a page idea, because let me see. Yeah, there we go. Okay, this will also go really well in my just junk and digital journal. Okay, so my kits usually have a large tag segment to it. Okay, this time the antique daisy does not, but the antique daisy pages and ephemera will. So I can go ahead and I can make a page for my journal using these 3 large tags by folding it there and then coming back and checking where I am and folding it here. Okay, I love to use these in like traveler's notebook style size journals. Oop, we're a little bit off. Okay. Okay, so wherever the smaller one is, actually it doesn't really matter. We need the smaller edge. Okay. Let's see. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and turn it this way. You see that we're smaller in there, and we'll turn it this way. Okay, so this is what we'll have. Okay, and then we just got to decide. I want this to be the side that we see. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to rip this edge to make it small enough that it's going to fit in there. Okay, that's why you can cut it if you wanted to. I like to rip things. I like different textures throughout my journals, and the unexpected, which ripping could be considered, I think, considered the unexpected. Okay, so this can go like this. The binding will go here. Okay, and sometimes I do this just so I remember where I want the binding to go, because sometimes I don't get back to this for days, weeks, months, who knows. Okay, so let's go ahead and, so this is my idea, is doing a trifold page. This gives us something that's going to flip out over here, and now I want to go ahead and decorate it. So I'm going to take this 8 of Hearts, which is my favorite card. It's my favorite. Okay, go ahead and, so this is printed on cardstock. And all of the items that I use to make the antique ephemera digital kit are antique ephemera. Okay, so everything in it, everything that I touched and put in it is over 100 years old. Okay. Okay, so there's that. I do want to go ahead and just cut that so that it's ready. Okay, so I have this, and I'm looking. It's like, what else can we do? Well, we've been popping things up on on this paper. I kind of like the idea of layering this onto this paper here. I am going to go ahead and make it a pocket, and I want my pocket to open on the right hand side, and you know, that's because I love pockets and I cannot lie, and if I can put a pocket, I'm probably going to put a pocket. Okay, so adding a little pop-up here. Okay, you know what I'm thinking is that okay, so our page base has to be the digital. Okay, and then we can just add whatever we want to. I'm going to go ahead and tap on this right here. And find a cutter, like many cutters. Why can't I find a cutter? Well, when you can't find your cutter, then you might just go ahead and go for the old ripping, right? Which is actually faster than trying to find the cutter. Okay, so here we go. So we're just supposed to, whoop, make sure you're still, we're supposed to add 3 items to our page. Okay, I like that. And I'm going to go ahead and put that down as a large pocket. I was thinking about cutting them in half, but I think I'll just make it one large pocket. Okay. So one large pocket, one small pocket. Okay, so that does help to strengthen our page. Now I have been using a little bit of this green to distress the edges, and I'm really liking the way it's looking, and it helps with the white. Okay, I don't want to okay. So there's that. Okay. Now, I think we'll go ahead and go with the large butterfly here. Fussy cut around the large butterfly. Again, this digital will be available in the next couple of days. It takes a lot longer to make the pages and ephemera part. Actually, the antique ephemera took a long time because they're so colorful. I had to reconfigure the all the files because there's so much information in the files that there was more than I could upload to Etsy. So yeah, so I had to do double work. But I think that the antique ephemera is going to be a really fun kit to use, and it will go along. You'll be able to use it with a lot of themes in a lot of your journals, and with a lot of Dear Julie, Julie. digital kits. Okay, so there's our big butterfly, and I think we'll go with the red circle clock. Isn't that fun? So there's a lot of images to be fussy cut in this digital, because to get all of the, or in the other one, in the other digital, to get all of the cards in, there was lots of white space, and I didn't want to just leave you with white space. So there's a whole lot of ephemera that you can fussy cut and use. Lots of butterflies and flowers and playing cards. Okay. So there's that and that. And we'll go ahead and put that down. You can decorate all these pages. Okay, I'm going to put this on at an angle. Could sew this on. That would be kind of cool, especially I have done some sewing in this journal. Clock on in the right direction. Okay, so there is that. Like I said, we have a pocket here and a pocket here. We've added some die cuts or cutouts, and our this here, and I think we want to add some of our bling. I did go ahead and I went ahead and this was an addition. If you watch your mini challenge in the challenge and you do that for this time, that's where you will find out how you can add that into your, oh my gosh, look at that. I love it. Totally looks Mary Englebright. So we have scrapbook paper that we've added. We've added some cut aparts here from the digital, and then our painted bling there. Okay, so that is my page idea. You can go ahead, like I said, and continue to decorate, add more to this. Let's see. Okay. Okay, so next we're going to make our tag, and I'm going to use one of these as my tag base. I'm actually going to use this one here. I may go ahead and make two. So these were made with menu borders. The Patreons, the Diamond and Emerald Patreons, they got a whole page or several pages. Actually, I think all of them got some of the menu border stuff a few months ago. So if you are a Patreon, you have access to all the back files. So and as an Emerald Patreon, you have access to everything, and you get a little ephemera set each month in the mail. And after I get caught back up, we are going to be doing some special craft with me using those ephemera kits. So it's like, if I ever get caught up. So I think changing the VIP to the 4th Wednesday is going to be very helpful. And then also I can use the digital kit that comes out in the VIP as my digital kit for the next month. So just a hint there that that's probably what I'm going to be doing. Okay, so I have this tag. Now what I'm thinking is that this tag would be great in something that had a top tuck. So what I'm thinking about doing is adding a top tuck here, and this tag that I'm going to make right now as my tag part of using a digital will go into that. Okay, so so not wanting really to add much up here, but I do want to go ahead and, since we're doing this, let's go ahead. I don't know if I like coming into the image or going out better. I think depending on how much color I want to add, I think is what we're gonna determine there. Okay, so there we added that, and now I'm thinking one of the scallop, like a cluster going on down here. Okay, so I have the scallop that I had cut out, and I can add that down here. In my tray from last week's, see, I can put this in here, but I have my tray from last week's okay, we have a ticket. This is my tray that I have from last week's what is it called? Mini challenge in the challenge. Okay, so we got to add some items into our stash from that, and what I decided was, you know, that would be the the prize. You get to add something into your little journal kit by making and finishing the mini challenge in the challenge. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to add the ticket, the butterfly, and the word fellowship. And I'm going to go ahead and glue these down this time, because I still haven't found the tiny attacher. It's got to be right here somewhere, but you guys, it's such a cluster right here. Tom went to get the motor home for our disaster preparedness smogged. So I have a few minutes. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead, and I've got a needle here with some thread. It's part of my binding kit, so I can use this. And I am going to sew the butterfly on. We did that last time. We sewed the butterfly last time, but yeah. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to punch a hole through the 2 spots of the sequin, so then I know where to go ahead and come through. And even though I have to come through and then put my butterfly on it, okay, But I think that's going to be a cute little embellishment added to the bottom of a tag, because we can add a top tuck here. So kind of what I've ended up doing on some of these is I take the page idea and turned it into a little ensemble, meaning that I used all the pieces and put it in there. So remember your element that you are using. So this time I'm using a digital, and so that needs to be the base of what I'm making. So that's the base of my tag here. And I think I'm going to go ahead and remember, you get to use all your tools, which has been really, really cool. Now there's a couple things I could do here. Ooh, I have an idea. I'm thinking either I can put some of the net down here, or I can just add the little red flower. I'm going to just add the little red flower because that is going to keep us from having a great amount of bulk on this page, right? Okay, so there we go. So there is my tag using the digital. This digital came from the brand new digital kit, Daisy Field, and it just has all kinds of images, over 71 pages of pages and ephemera images that we can use to make, oh my gosh, items for our journal. 71 pages, and it's just the regular price that I usually do for a digital. Okay, so I'm playing with this a little bit. I'm like, if I put it like this, will that fit inside of it? Barely, but it will. Okay. So now we are making our embellishment, and my embellishment is going to be that top tuck. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and cut out this card, and you see we've got all these items that could be paper clips and all kinds of wonderful fun things. And go ahead again, this digital that I'm using right here, this will come out in the next couple of days. Okay, so I want it, okay, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna rip this. Okay, and I want to rip it so that we get the white. Okay, so I'm going to rip this across just under the daisies, across on top of the words, so that I can use those somewhere else. Okay, so, and then this is going to be able to go in here, and then I want to be able to put this up inside here. Okay. So, let's see. Okay, well that's how we can do it. This is our main part. And instead of just making it go straight across, I'm going to build a, we'll do a build-a. Okay, so I'm going to go across there. I'm going to come across here. I don't want an extra pocket here. I don't want things to get stuck in there. So I'm going to go ahead and put this down like this. Okay. So this is my main part, and I'm adding on to that. Okay, so now I'm going to turn it into a top tuck. So I'm going to come over here, and I'm going to come across, I want it to stay down nicely. I'm going to come across right here. Okay, so we have our digital. I added scrapbook paper to be able to have it be big enough to fit on here. Okay, and then I'm going to want to add something else here. Now we've already used these kind of items, so hey, what about you know, I don't like to waste anything, so this could become a pocket down at the bottom. This goes up underneath. Okay, so I might have to cut this in a little bit. I didn't want to. I wanted to have that black line, but okay, so I'm going to come in a little bit here. Okay. So that should go up and under once it's dry. Very cool. Okay, and then I'm going to go ahead and this will be a pocket down below because, you know, why not? Okay, so I want to add something else up here. Okay, this is our embellishment, so we have that. I already have a butterfly. You know what? This is going to be on the opposite side of this journal, so I love these little clocks. I think they're going to be really cute with some of the Valentine stuff digitals, and also like the New Year's digitals that the Patreons got that have the little Dutch people. I think it's going to be really, it would be really cute with those. Okay, do I want to come down here? Okay, so could continue that could go up here. I think it's going to go right there. Yeah, it'll go right there and kind of hang off a little bit. Okay, so this is my embellishment, is my top tuck. Okay, so if you are interested in the details for the June Just Junk Journal Challenge, and we're using junk, you can see I'm using a paper pad and digitals, but the details will tell you all about how we are making this. That can actually, I think that's actually a really cute page and could go like this, and so then we'll have that. So that's how I'm going to do that page so far. I do have over here, I have one of these left. Okay, what if we did that, folded that over? Okay, you see I've got this note paper. How many of you want more note papers added? 6 was definitely not enough. Of course, at the very end, I can go in and add more note papers. Okay, yeah, I'm going to do this. Okay, so I'm going to put that down there. Then it'll come over here and flip out. Okay. So let's go ahead and add this. So do you do page ensembles, or do you build your journal and then add your items to it? This time, because we are making our pages first, because you have to make a page, a tag, and an embellishment. Now some might just go ahead and make all their pages using all their stuff and put their journal together and then make their other stuff, and that's fine. You know, however you want to do it, you just have to, at the end, have a page idea, and you have to be able to put it, take a picture of your page, your embellishment, and your other. Okay, I love that. Oh my gosh. Okay, so now this, yeah, I was thinking that might happen. So come up here. Now remember, these are 2 separate pages. These are going to be in 2 separate parts of the book, the journal. This will be on one side and this will be on the other. Okay, so the other thing I need to do here, because we have been doing it, is, but this will give you a place that you can journal on this right here underneath that note paper, or you can add pictures here, or if you like to actually, you know, decorate your pages. Okay. It's going to be very eclectic and fun. I love the idea of this. So, okay, that can go like that. So we'll still have that to play with. You know, I still haven't brought out the stamps and the stenciling that I'll be using. So I can't decide. Anybody else not able to decide on their stamp set? Which I know that I'm going to use that for like the more blank pages and stuff anyway. Oh, we slept outside. It was wonderful because it was still in the 90s when we went to bed. And our house was nice and cool. The cool thing about, as long as there's not a lot of humidity, we run swamp coolers here. And as long as there's not a lot of humidity, they work really well to keep everything cool. We have 2. We have one in the old part of the house and one in the new part of the house. Okay, so I'm liking the green, and you know, that was just because it was on the desk from when we made the other. Okay, so I have my upside down tag, and probably should go ahead and take care of this. Okay, so I'll go over these real quick. Again, the brand new 4 daisy kits. Well, it's called I'm calling it the daisy release. There's 3 daisy kits and the bright Easter egg die digital kit are all available in the Dear Julie Etsy shop. They are on sale for 50% off through Wednesday. I believe it's the 23rd. Also, the patriotic kit is on sale with them, the Father's Day kit, and the Fairies and Flutters digital kit. So like I said, the page that I just used that had those items on it, that is going to be part of the Daisy Antique Pages and Ephemera kit. What I did was I did the Antique Ephemera kit, similar to how we've been doing. I do my pages for the like the 7 days of summer and the spring one and the Valentine's, where I just made ephemera, and then I made an add-on kit that is pages and ephemera. So this is, and this could be a tag or a little, but because we're doing a page idea, this is my page idea using the large tag from the Easter egg die, Bright Easter egg die digital kit in Dear Julie Julie. Okay, and again, it's one of the newest kits in the release. So we also have a pocket down here that we'll be able to add something to as well. So which one is your favorite? I love the whole ensemble. I love the whole ensemble. I love the whole ensemble. So yeah, there you go. Find something to celebrate every day. Don't forget to go check out one of these videos, because it really does help my channel when you stay on YouTube. YouTube really likes that. Have an amazing day. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye. Bye-bye.